Hey everyone, we're talking about Cardi, Megan, and what was the other one? Every generation that's gonna come after is always gonna have somebody who's like a Meg, Cardi, and Nicki. So we can't really get away from that thing right there. But sometimes when you're in like certain situations, your certain self or others, sometimes you're looking at it different, but like you always need somebody like that as people continue to exist. You always need people like that to kind of look up to, like as you age, because there's always going to be people here, even when people are gone and dead and stuff like that. So that's one thing we can't really get away from, but certain aspects of it we can kind of change, because think about it like this. There's always going to be someone like a Lena Horne, Little Kim, and stuff like that as time goes on. Plus, as you age, you need certain figures to kind of look up to when you're in certain like situations and ages and stuff like that. So I think people like that are not going to go away. It's just going to be like a different modern day Nikki, Lena Horne, and whatever for each generation as we continue to see, you know, like kind of like everybody has different stages of their life that they need to experience first before they get to other stages. So it might change one day, but it's probably not going to ever be possible to not have someone like a Nicki or Cardi or Megan of any time as humans like continue to exist. You know what I mean? Because you need people in every age bracket for every human to like be able to succeed. You know what I mean? That's why, like, of course, in a perfect world, you'll have more perfect stuff, but like it's perfect, but not perfect because you kind of like need like, everyone come in, get the likes up, join the StreamYard, and come up and talk about it. Yeah, like every generation is gonna have their Marilyn Monroes and Princess Dianas and Megan and Cardis and stuff like that. So it's never gonna change. even though it's not necessarily good that we all can agree on, you're always gonna need like influencers to make the world go round and have something to like be, like for every age demographic to have interest in, so you can like kind of like, I guess I don't know how to say it, like, everybody needs like influence, so like pretty much you need the you need people like that to like to get to where you need to go like in life, because that makes you who you are, and that makes whatever your experience relative, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no way the world's gonna continue to go around and around, and you're not gonna have different kinds of influences and influencers and stuff like that, and have to worry about certain things in every generation to like, you know, make sure certain people don't get certain getting certain things in their head to be influenced by, because everybody has had that experience, and then we slowly progressed from it and gotten better from that. So it's still just another like phase in everybody's life that you gotta like go through, if you will. You know what I mean? Kind of like anything else that a person go through, because like you have to crawl before you can walk. So yeah, like I don't think you can get rid of like the idea of having people like Megan and Nicki and Cardi and stuff like that, because you always gonna have somebody somewhere, whatever the industry, to be able to like market to certain like people, pretty much all of us in some kind of way, right? It's like when you see on the commercials, like for the products as seen on TV, and they have like the products, and then you don't have to get it, but you kind of need that in order to like have some idea of how to move, where to go, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because if you like probably before we were here, and as long as people exist, you're gonna need things, right? And you're gonna need to be kind of like, I guess, like, since nothing's perfect, you're gonna have bad and good times, right? So if you grew up in whatever generation and you had the, I guess, two live crews or whatever have you, then that's just like, I guess, the Nicki and Cardi right now of our time right now, or like the Apollonia of the 80s with Prince and stuff like that. And they had those outfits, you know what I mean? Like, I think they were cute. They had like the little outfits, like, what do you call it, that they wear for like dancing, like kind of like how Megan had on, but like Vanity, I guess if you saw in the Prince movie, they wore that kind of stuff, and they were like the people of that time, influencers and stuff like that. But I guess those people, they didn't like really like, you know, heh, they didn't always do that. That was just for that time, right? So I mean, I guess if you know what I mean, then that would be like the example we have here with how you see right now in the media with like Nicki and stuff like that. Because like everyone has to have somebody to kind of look up to, like kind of like Kobe or Michael Jordan and stuff like that with the basketball. But yeah, you want to come up, just click the link in the StreamYard and you can come up. Like if you have a different like opinion or whatever fact about it, just come up. But that's kind of like what I think from all the information I've gathered. That's kind of like how I see it because you're gonna have people born in every generation and they're going to be different, right, in every way, right? So maybe like in the future there'll be like kind of like robots because with the tech right now how we see it, they're not going to have many people working in customer service. So for example, they probably going to be having like robots and stuff like that, like kind of like, even though it's just a show, but like kind of like on the Jetsons when you see the little robot and it's doing everything. So like every generation's like the same, of course, but like different. So I think most people can kind of like relate to it. But yeah, I think that's something that's probably always is gonna be there. Like somebody like Cardi and stuff like that. Yeah, because I think like for the most part, even though everybody see and exposed to like different things and you can't get away from it, it's still like up to the individual eventually what route you're gonna take as far as in anything that you see and exposed to in your life, you know what I mean? So it is like safe to say that you're gonna be not that, or if you were, whatever you were, probably you change as a person, you know? So yeah, I don't, yeah, there's always gonna be like a new like Kevin Samuels person probably, and there's a first time for everything, as everyone knows. So he's always going to be something new, something somebody's not going to agree with, something someone's going to agree with, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need things that are new to make the go around. You need different cool people to make the go around. You need all of this cool stuff. Like you need everything that catches your eye, you need it. Wrong, right, or indifferent. But like I don't really agree with everything, but like everybody, but yeah, you're always gonna have that kind of stuff there. Yeah, because like think about it like when they had like probably like the 60s, they had Cher and the hippies, people like Cher, and they had the bikini tops and stuff like that. No, I don't see anything wrong with that, but they were probably like, I guess they believe in like free spirit and stuff like that, and they were like, had stuff like that on, so always gonna be something like that and different. So I don't think like you can like get out of like not having people like that like ever like influencing people in one way or another because you wanna need like people that's gonna like influence everybody to do something and get something. That's like kind of a part of life like everything else. And you go through different stages. So you need to like have certain things for everybody to be able to like, know stuff, do certain things, if that makes sense. Because like if you like I guess like if you're talking about being a mechanic, just an analogy, I think like a car mechanic can probably work on motorcycles, but I'm just saying like if you take a person who's like a mechanic, but then to do something in a different field, I mean like you can do it, but like if they're working like on something else that has nothing to do like with mechanic stuff, you're gonna have to like know something else dealing with that type of thing. So it's not gonna be like the same. You need different people for different things, and knew that, but I learned that like not quick because everybody's brain kind of like as you like come like out the one you're here and you're a baby and you get bigger and like it's just like anything else in life. There's like different stages of things. It's like you don't know something and then you study and you know more of it, so it's different levels to it. I think like kind of like everything has its place. Yeah, I think that's a part of life because you also got to take the good with the bad with most certain things, you know. So of course there's that, but as things get better and better, there's gonna be different people like relate to certain things, and some can't, but then I guess they can too. But like as things get better, you're always gonna have the good and the bad, but then you're gonna have the things that's totally different when it comes down to good and bad things, you know. So different different experiences and stuff like that. So it's not like gonna be the same for everybody because everybody's from have a lot of the same experiences but still different. Like you probably can relate to some stuff but not everything. That's kind of like everybody. You're gonna come from different places, try different things, or maybe not try it. That's everybody. You probably haven't been everywhere as far as in like event type things or certain countries or places or anywhere, but that's just your experience for whatever reason. So it's always going to be different, you know? So hey, yay! Thanks, there. Plenty of time. I'll wait. It's like I don't know. I'm new to this. I don't know what to do. It felt kind of awkward, but I'm happy to. I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah, because when the next people come out, like the next people who turn like 18 and not 13, I mean 18 and 19 and all that, in every generation you're gonna have the new Taylor Swifts and stuff like that, and other people and Cardi and not Cardi, but people like that. And the same thing is gonna circle back around and around, but in a different way, because it'll be better things, different different but same experiences. So I kind of understand it that way, but it's nothing I don't think ever is going to completely change in that kind of way as far as in media. And I also think there's always going to be like media around because in our generation and later generations, as the people who's coming after us, everybody, I think they're going to be more just as much as experienced as us with like the robotics and the tech stuff because they're going to be coming up right after us, all the people in the next 10, 20, 30 generations. And I think like the media is always going to be something that's going to be here because you need like you always need entertainment. You you just need stuff like that. You don't need like boring stuff. Like if things were boring, people would, you know, just be boring, nothing to do if there's no kind of entertainment. Oh, Yeah, the world would be a boring place if you didn't have any entertainment, and every age needs like it's age appropriate things, and everybody knows that kind of thing. Because say for instance, every generation is different but the same. Like when you're like one, you're gonna need things for 1 year olds. When you're like five, you need things for 5 year olds, and so on, right? Like anything else that makes sense. So I think like it's something, certain things it's not good, but still at the same time, it's like I understand it like everybody because like yeah, like everybody's gonna have that.
Hey, what's going on, Jazzy?
Oh, cool. I did it. Hey, there, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah,
nothing much. I just
it
wanted to
worked.
come up here and come show you some love and support. So let me ask you this: how long you had this channel? Like, how long you been making content? Because I used to always see you around in different people's chat, but I never knew you made content.
No, I don't. I'm trying to do it. I don't know. I don't know how to the StreamYard thing, and I don't have many on my subscriber thing to just do the straight YouTube thing. So I'm just
Oh,
barely.
yeah.
I've been posting stuff. I don't do stuff like this, but I'm trying to get into this part. I just really do
Hmm.
like the slide thing. I like that, but yeah, I just
Okay, but
barely like yeah. I had the channel for like at least a year or two. Yeah, so
okay.
I
Well,
haven't been making
my
content.
advice to you is that I know that like you new to this as far as like making content or whatever. Like you said, you might not have that many people that watch your channel and stuff to it, but I would tell you it takes a while. Like it's not an overnight thing. My channel, like I got like what maybe 365 subscribers. Like I don't like that's not that much compared to other people, but it took me a minute just to even get there. So it takes some time, and it's a lot of work and preparation and dedication you have to put into it. So I think just stick with it. Don't give up, even when you feel like nobody watching you, or whatever. Like it'll pay off in the end. And I try to see if I can get more people to come over here to see, people to visit your channel and stuff like that. But I was just kind of like surprised and curious because I think when I first started like seeing you, it was in like people's like Reg the Bad Guys chat. I think I seen you in can't remember if it was Bomb Cherry's chat. It was a few other people that I used to watch or whatever, like about a
Oh
while
yeah.
ago, but I don't watch them as much. But and then like I think I heard you one time on Reg's panel for the first time, and I was like, oh, okay, that's Jazzy. So you
Yeah,
know,
that was me. I don't really anymore. Yeah, I went to Reg and
yeah,
Mr. George and hmm,
yeah. But so let me ask you this: what
Teapot.
made
Yeah,
you?
so that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Teapot. Yeah, I mess with Teapot. So what made you actually want to start making live streams and stuff like that? Like you was like, you know what? I just won't feel like doing it, or what? You just want to try something new, or what?
Yeah, well, I said, of course, out of all the things and during the COVID, like, why not? And I
Hmm.
mean, it's something like you can really like most people should slash it's like kind of easy to do, but not really easy. And I mean, I can't really work right now and find anything because of the situation and this crazy
Oh,
shelter and stuff like that. But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but I really want to do
Okay.
it. It's like so cool.
Yeah, it is. It takes a while to get used to. Even like just working StreamYards and figuring it out. Like it takes a while, but as long as you keep like messing with it and like just trying the different stuff on here, like as far as like you don't even have to go live. Like you could just do like a private stream. You could just mess with like the different options and stuff, like how to screen share and how to use like different tabs on it and stuff. Like once you figure it out, and I mean, they got like video tutorials online on YouTube on how to work StreamYards if you need extra help. But like I learned just from messing with it, just from trying different things and messing with it, and eventually I figured it out. And I still wouldn't even consider myself a pro now at this point, but like I said, I think the more you just mess with it and kind of, you know, uh, just try it out different things, I think you'll start to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I gotta get a
but
computer too. Not hard, but I'm probably
welcome,
gonna library.
yeah, but welcome to the
Thanks so
YouTube
much.
content creator circle. Welcome. So yeah, it took me a minute. Like I would say before I actually became a content creator myself, um, I was in this space or in the chats, and I hopped on a few panels here and there. But like it took me about like 2 years before I was 2 years when I was in the chat and hopped on certain panels. Then like that's when I became a content creator after that. So yeah, so yep. But as far
Cool.
as
Cool.
your topic goes, I mean, it's always going to be like another such and such or whatever. Like I think not even just so much just Nicki or Meg or Cardi or whatever. The one thing I really don't like about music anymore, like particularly like hip hop or rap or whatever you want to call it, it's not that much originality in it anymore. Like everybody wants to just copy the next person or copy each other, and it's like everybody sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? From the women to the men, everybody sounds the same. To me, Cardi is just like she's what Nicki was, years ago, except for she's like the Latin version of what Nicki was. And, Meg the Stallion, I mean, she got her own little style, but, she's reminiscent of like Little Kim from back in the day. And really, a lot of these chicks, sound like Little Kim from back in the day because she's the one that started this whole raunchy rap or, sexual rap. Like she kind of was like the pioneer of that stuff. So a lot of these chicks kind of sound like Kim or kind of emulating Kim, trying to like copy her style and the way she rhyme and dress and all this stuff. So it's kind of like I already seen this before. Like we saw this before with Lil Kim back in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of hard to like really enjoy this stuff. Like I said, it's a lot of gimmicky copycat type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The female rappers that I think are good are the ones that like had their own original style, and those are the ones that are not necessarily like popular, like on a mainstream level. You know what I'm saying? They're not super. They're more like on some underground. They're more like on an underground tip. Like it's this one chick I listen to. I think she's from like the Bay Area, California, but she could like really rhyme. But she's not a sexual type of rapper. But it's this chick named Snow the Product. I like her music. Uh, Also, another chick that I like named 3D Naughty. She's from New Orleans. She could really rap, and damn, where Jazz go? Anyway, I'm gonna hold it down till you get back, Jazz. But so I like those type of female rappers to be honest with you. But a lot of these new female rappers, they be copying each other, So it's not that much originality at all. There you go. There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It's cool.
And
Yeah, like I said, it's just not that much originality no more. Everybody wants to copy each other. Nobody wants to be original anymore. So
yeah, I hear you. Yay! Hey, what's up? Hey, Sheet. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, but I don't know. Like, hmm, original. That's interesting because I don't know. I didn't really see that. I don't know because I'm just trying to find the inside of what you were talking about. That like the originality thing. That's interesting.
yeah, like I said, I really feel like Little Kim is like what Little Kim was doing in the '90s. I feel like she's like the originator of the whole raunchy sexual rap thing. A lot of these chicks are copying her, like Nicki and Cardi and Megan. They're all following down that same path. What's going on, Sheet? I just see Sheet up here. What's going on, bro?
Yay!
Hey, what's going on, Sheet? I see you up
Yay.
in here, bro. But I just feel like a lot of these chicks is copying the originator, which is Lil Kim, or that whole raunchy sexual rap. Like she did that like in the '90s or whatever. and they just trying to do like the updated version of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the 2000 whatever version of it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's some songs that they put out. I'm not gonna say that wasn't catchy or that wasn't good. I just don't listen to their music like that. But I mean, there's some songs by them that I could say is jamming or whatever. Here and there. So
Yeah, I agree. They're gonna be like they're like almost like the new Selena and Christina because I think I seen Megan, she had a cool outfit and it reminded me of that. But no, of course it'll be like just a newer version, but the same but still like different, you know?
yeah, yeah, facts. hmm
Yeah.
hmm Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad that you finally, deciding to do live streams on your own, and hopefully, you continue. Like I said, don't give up. I know in the beginning it's kind of like disparaging because like when you still small and your channel really isn't that big, nobody's really visiting your channel like that. But just don't give up. It'll pay off eventually. I promise.
yeah, Ariel. Wait,
Yeah,
there's another one. Is that she?
yeah. I think he said she said he in the back.
See.
I think he trying to get on. You might need to let him in, let him on.
Um, how do I do this thing?
Like it's the same way that you let me on. So like you'll probably see somebody at the bottom, and then like in the middle, usually where their face is there, where the avatar is there, it'll have a button that says add or whatever, and then you just click on it to add them to the stream. Unless he already dropped off, but no, I think he should because it was only a minute ago. Because I'm looking at the private chat right now. Do you not see him
Yeah,
in the
I
back?
can't do it.
It won't let you.
No, I don't know how to do it. I pressed the face, but I can't do it. Let me see. It's kind of gray. Oh wait, it
There you
says
go. There
add
you go.
to
There
the
you go.
stream.
There
I
you
got
go.
it.
There you go. You just did it.
Yay!
What's going on, She?
What's going on, Jazzy? How you doing? How the little one going?
Jazzy,
Hey,
you there?
what's up?
Hey, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
sorry.
Yeah, I say how the little
Hey,
one doing.
what's up, Pete? Free, sleeping, trying. Yeah,
Yeah, glad
little
you got
rascal
on, and
trying to put her to sleep.
yeah, glad you're getting on, YouTube and taking the string and trying to, get your YouTube started. The biggest thing is like, Third was telling you, start looking at a lot of these videos for StreamYard so you know how to work it, and then turn around and just kind of look at other content creators and make your own little way in this space, and this is a good topic to start with, you know
He thinks, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like some of the stuff like the monetize thing and how to do the general ranch thing and I want my own cool channel like that, so I want to figure it out.
yeah, I would say look at a lot of the videos that talk with StreamYard. Then I would look at what's her name, Miss V, what is it, make this go viral. Her channel is MGTV, and she does a lot of tutorials. Like she have a playlist of a lot of tutorials on how to set up your page, how to get monetized, how to just certain things, because she doing it. She actually got within 3 months over 1,000 subs, and she got
Really?
several channels. Yeah, I mean
Dang
she's
it,
pretty good. I
that's
mean,
awesome.
yeah, I mean she's pretty good with it. She does a lot of stuff on YouTube and Facebook. So she had a little following, so that helped because she was dealing with her niche is reporting like different stories far as what happening to, in the community with kids. If some tragic happens, she reports it to try to get the word out to let people know. And it's like if you have a missing person thing, she talks about that as well. Different little information, because the crazy thing is a lot of YouTubers, they all talk with each other. And it was a situation where I think some guy had his phone stolen during the murder, and with all the YouTubers talking, some guy found the phone and reported it to the family instead of giving it to the police. So they were able to get the phone and then pass it on to the police. So she created a little niche right there, doing like the investigation side. But it all depends on what you want to talk about, and you just, find that lane and go for yourself.
He thinks, yeah,
Yeah, and
that's pretty cool.
like I was saying, Jazzy, don't give up. I know in the beginning when you're starting out small with barely any subscribers and there's barely anybody in the chat, I know it could be like kind of disparaging and stuff, but that's just the pains that you want to have to go through as a new YouTuber or a new content creator. That's just some of the growing pains that you're gonna have to go through. So just stay true to it, just stay dedicated, try to come up with some topics, and like I would say the best thing probably for you to do is whatever topics interest you, you talk about those topics, take some notes down, write some, multiple different points on whatever it is you want to talk about, and then that way it can be like structured and organized. And then whenever you go live, however long you choose to speak on a particular topic, whether it's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever, get your points out, say what you got to say, and then that's usually when people usually drop the link to let other people come up on the panels and speak their piece or get their opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? That's like the best structured way to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be my advice to you.
Yay, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna look up some stuff and take some notes. Thanks so much, you guys.
No problem, no problem. I always try to help out smaller YouTubers. Because like I said, I remember how I felt like when I first started my channel and I was trying to build my shit up. So like I remember them days. I remember those struggling days. So I just try to help out other people, best I can. So
Yeah, that's why I always say, I talk about my name, we here, and it pretty much, I just go at a lot of small YouTubers, trying to spread the word and get their name out, in the space.
and by the way, shit, I just want to say
Mhm.
appreciate you because I don't know if you got a community tab or not, but I remember that you used to be sharing our shit without a community tab, like on our channel, and I appreciate that. So
Yeah, I do that because I don't have a community tab yet. But what
yeah,
I do
yeah.
is I just screen record on my phone. Then I just put it on like a few minutes or so, screen record, and then I just put the link in the description, and I say that you're live now. And to the degree somebody's looking at it and they see link is in the description, and so after they look and they hit the link, okay, well, oh, they live now. Let me check them out. And that's
Well,
that's
we
always.
definitely appreciate that. And just to let you know, we're about 20 subscribers away from hitting that 500 because now you need 500 to get a community tab. But before the old days used to be 1,000. But
Yeah.
so once we get that community tab, bro, I'm gonna start saying your shit and everybody else who be doing the same with us. So
Yeah. I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
to the
How do you,
lady I just talked about, Miss V. Go ahead.
yeah, how do you get the, oh yeah, you told me, but how do you do the community tab? And how do
well,
you know when you get it?
you have to hit 500 subscribers on your channel. So once you get 500 subscribers on your channel, then YouTube basically, I guess they reach out to you or they let you or they just give you one. I guess they'll probably like send you like a notification or some kind of email letting you know that that you've been given a community tab. And then what you do with the community tab is you can share other people's streams on there that you like, or you can even upload your own stream and share your own stream on there. You know, that way it can show people that follow you or that watch your channel, that subscribe to you, that hey, this is what I'm promoting. Go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your channel or somebody else's channel.
Oh yeah, oh cool. Yay, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna take some time, Jazzy. Like, trust me, it's not gonna be overnight. But just like I said, just stay steady with it. Stay the course, and you'll get there.
Hey, thanks. How is your day then, you guys?
I mean, so far so good. Just enjoying my weekend off, from work. But so far so good. I can't complain.
Yeah, that's same with me. I was doing some
Yeah, me
housework.
too. It's just been cold.
Where you at? You in the south or you in the north? Where you at?
You're in Texas, ain't you?
hmm Yep.
Yeah.
I am in H
Okay.
Town. Yep.
Oh, okay. So you in my hometown then? Okay. Okay. You in my city then? Okay. I don't live in Texas anymore, but
Yep.
that's where I'm from. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Where are you
Okay.
at now?
I currently live in Ohio, unfortunately. I live in Ohio,
Nice.
unfortunately, in a small little college town in Ohio. So,
Why you say
but
unfortunately?
because, man,
That's
I
cool.
don't really like it out here, but, I'm doing pretty good out here. I'm thriving out here, so I can't complain. But it ain't too much to do, bro. I got to get, like, if I want to have some fun, like, for real, I got to go, like, I got to leave and drive a couple hours outside of, because I live in a small college town. I don't even live, like, in a big city, you know what I'm saying? But if I want to have fun and do some more stuff, I got to go, like, drive 2 hours to, like, Columbus or Cincinnati or something like that. Detroit about like 4 hours away from me, you know what I'm saying? So like stuff like that. So
Is what's the name of that college? I think was it Lafayette? How far are you from that Lafayette College?
I don't know. I could look it up though. I'm not sure, but I'm like I said, I'm about 2 hours away from Columbus, where Ohio
Okay.
State, OSU, Ohio State
Yeah, so you're
University at.
not in that area because
Yeah,
I did some jobs over
yeah,
in
Oh,
Lafayette. It's a little
yeah,
small college town over there, man. It's
yeah,
real small.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I live in what you
oh
call
yeah.
like the I live in what you call like the tri-state. I like the states that's next to me. I live next to it's Ohio, which is where I'm at, but it's Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, and above us is Michigan,
Colorado and
Michigan.
Oklahoma.
Michigan.
So yeah. So,
Yeah.
you know, so
Oh,
yep.
okay. Yeah.
And Pennsylvania too. So yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
man. Because I like I said, I used to drive and ride in trucks, 18 wheelers, delivering furniture. So I done been to every state, man. All them little
yeah.
small country towns and all that. Yeah. 'Cause I done been to all them little small states. Cause man, it just nah. Like I said, I went up to what was in Lafayette. I think it was Lafayette, Ohio, or something. It wasn't nothing to do with a little small town. Like a movie theater was the biggest thing popping up there.
Yeah, be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Man,
was.
the mall that's out here where I'm at, bro, you could fit that in like a corner of like the biggest mall in Houston. Like that's how bad or small it is, bro. Like it's crazy, you
Yeah,
know.
It's tiny.
Oh yeah, the mall out here in this little small little college town. Yeah, it's not like in H Town, the Galleria. And it's not like that. It's not like that at all.
it's
So
like a little strip mall.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. So hmm yeah. So and by the way, just in case you
Yeah.
didn't know, Jazzy, that's why I call myself Third World Colombian because that's the hood I'm from in Houston. It's on the south side of Houston, like going close to downtown area.
Oh wait, you're from there. Are you from like by Polk or Cavalcade or where?
No, that's the north side. That's the north side. I'm from the south side. That's the north side. I'm from over there by where U of H, University
Beach
of
Nut.
Houston. No, over there. No, not Beach
Oh,
Nut. I'm
okay.
over there by University of Houston, TSU, Texas Southern University, like in between those colleges
Okay.
or universities, like over there. You know, do you know where
Oh,
University of
okay,
Houston is at?
cool.
You know where University of Houston is at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like I
it's
grew up
it's
around that
right
area.
by the freeway.
Yeah, I'm like I grew up over there in that area. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. So you from like the north side side, or
Yep.
you like from the burbs? Or
Both.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
okay, what
Katy and Fort
okay,
Bend and
okay,
Lafayette. So there, but here, and then from Katy and
okay,
Fort Bend
okay. I
and
know where that's
Katy.
at.
Yeah.
I got family that live in Katy. I got an uncle, one of my favorite uncles. He live out there in Katy. I got actually quite a bit of family in Katy, and I got family. Where Spring, Texas.
Oh yeah, yeah, by
Yeah,
the train,
yeah,
probably
yeah,
not farther over there, but
yeah,
1960. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got family over there too. See, I know what you're talking about. That. So, yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep,
I'm
yep.
not over there right now, but I'm more on the north right now. But yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm from over there.
Also, I used to live at one point, like for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I used to live in this place called Humble, Texas, which is like outside of Houston, like the suburb. I used to live in this place called Atascocita. It was over there off of 1960.
Oh, it is over there, huh? I know about over there. Yeah, it's probably like farther, kind of like where there's no like buses almost,
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that, right? Yeah.
It ain't no buses over there. Yeah, you gotta have a car. It ain't no buses going over there. Yeah, facts. So, yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
she, they,
probably really nice over there too.
yeah, it is. Hey, she, they still down there, and they still drunk off that Bulldog championship, bro.
Yeah, man. You know they still partying. I say I at my job I go to Athens every day, and
Yeah.
man, it's like it's a whole nother world out there, man. I'm talking about people. It was
How
funny.
far it is from A Town driving? How far that is driving it is?
It's about an hour, depending
Okay.
on where you at, but it's a decent hour. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not that far. Like I actually
Okay.
took my kids down there the week before, like 2 weeks before they won the championship. So
Mhm.
I actually was gonna go down there, but my wife she don't like crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And man, I'm glad I didn't go, man, because it was like packed in a mug. I seen it on TV. I was like, yeah, my wife would have definitely. She was like, nah, just take me to the hotel. And then the
Yeah.
hotels are outrageous, man. Like
Where did
they
you go?
still
You
going
went to a
to.
game?
Nah, down there because the Athens and Georgia had university had won the championship. They beat Alabama. So I was just gonna go down there to the stadium and stuff and do the celebration party that they had, the parade, and it was wild. It was like literally too many people. And then it was crazy. I don't know how they set up the deal with Walmart because they had the trophy at the Walmart, the big Walmart. As soon as you come into Athens, they had the trophy there at the Walmart, and people had came took the pictures with the trophy. And I'm talking about they say that line was all the way out the door, and I'm talking about like all the way out. For I mean, like literally a good strip, because even I think it was like there for 2 days, and people stood in line long hours. Because you got people who've been diehard from down in Athens for years. Even if they didn't go to the school or went to the school, the alma mater, the people came back to celebrate it. I mean, they still talk about it. Every time actually got me a newspaper article from down there in which they won the championship and is on the front page. I got about two of them I saved. No, they might be worth something later. If anything, I could just always put it in a poster and put it up on my man cave.
Yeah, I said I was just thinking about it. It's like their line was so long. It's like they're waiting on the new Xbox or the president or something, you know? Like they
Yeah,
waiting to see something.
yeah.
Something
Cause I
that they're
mean
probably not gonna see like or get or something.
cause that's I mean that's a long time coming. I think it's been 30 years since they beat Alabama. You know.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's definitely been a minute. Hey,
Yeah.
man. I feel you, bro. Cause like, my team in college football is Texas the Longhorns, and bro, we ain't been great since Vince Young, bro, went to the bowl. You know what I'm saying? The Rosewell Bowl, so a championship bowl. So, bro, we I'm just trying to, see to a point where we can be great again, and what I'm saying, compete for a championship. Because right now we kind of just like in limbo right now.
Yeah. That's like the biggest part,
Yeah.
man. Trying to get back into those championships and make you feel good about looking at the sport again.
Yeah, and Texas, University of Texas, that's one of the most promising, high paying college football jobs. Like there's a bunch of benefits that come with that. Like, you can get paid millions of dollars. if they let you coach for them. You know what I'm saying? And I've been, I actually had two cousins that went to that camp because it's in, even though I'm from Houston, University of Texas, that's in Austin. So that's like 2 hours away from Houston, about 2.5 hours, something like that. And I had two cousins that went there, and I would go see them. They would come pick me up, and they would take me down there. And it's like really pretty campus and everything. So if you get to coach for them, man, that's a lot of benefits that come with that. They just gotta fix their football program. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
Hmm.
that is not too far. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. I was thinking about something. I don't know if you guys would know, but for some reason, I heard something a while ago. Some towns are called Starbucks towns. Some college towns. I don't know why or if that's true. I was thinking them towns that you guys were talking about. Some of the college towns everywhere. For some reason, I thought somebody said they were called the Starbucks towns or something. You
Yeah.
know what I
It's
mean?
yeah. It's
Something like that.
probably because that's probably like the biggest brand or name in those towns. It's like a Starbucks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's probably like the most recognizable thing in that small town or whatever. So
Oh yeah.
let me ask you something.
Do
When I
you?
was, oh no, my bad. You got
You
it. You got it, Jesse.
no, you're fine. No, I was gonna ask if you all, what do you think about this whole crazy COVID thing? No, but you go. I want to. Yours is more interesting. I want to hear
I mean,
yours.
I just gonna ask you. I was saying when I was like in middle school, high school. I used to live. This part of Houston. It's like on the west side of Houston. It's called A-Leaf. Have you heard of A-Leaf?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
You,
went
you know,
over
yeah.
there 1 year of school.
Okay, so middle school, high school. I used to live over in A-Leaf area, which is like the west side of town. And I remember one of the places that I used to go to a lot when I lived over there, like just to chill and hang out on the weekend with my friends, was Memorial City Mall. You ever been there or heard about Memorial City Mall?
Yeah, I went to like five of the malls just once,
Yeah. Okay.
but I think they
Okay.
have like, yeah, a few more. They don't have a lot, but there's like, it is all one area, but it's not the same area. It's like a lot of cities within one city, but they're all different cities. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
Humboldt is an area, but they have one mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Fact.
only been to five of the malls.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
one of them.
but to give you my take on this whole COVID thing, yeah, it's definitely been crazy. It's been unexpected, and it's definitely been, everybody, I think everybody's had to adjust, because prior to that, everybody, people was just coming and going as they please, and nobody was really worried about being outside in the public around other people. We actually prefer to be outside around other people, but like now that this COVID thing is out, and they claiming like you have to be careful, you can catch it, you got to wear your mask and all this stuff. It's like most people now, like when I go out, whether it's to the store or whatever, the grocery store or whatever, like, or just to get something or whatever that I need, like I barely see people out anymore because everybody want to be at home now. You know what I'm saying? I guess to be safe, which I don't blame them, but yeah, it's definitely been a change. People can't really enjoy being social and outside, no more like they used to. So yeah, it's definitely been a crazy 2 years with this COVID thing.
Yeah, I thought it would have been over like last year later, but it's not gonna. But I do think soon, but I don't know because when it happened, I was thinking that from somebody mentioned to me about when that whole thing with the election thing coming, and I don't know much about that stuff, but I know kind of enough about it, and that was why this was happening. But I don't know because I don't know if it's real or not, but I don't know. I think it's real, but I can't wait till it's over.
Hmm.
Do you think in the future we'll have well we will I think, but what do you guys think about the flying cars, that thing?
It's funny because on me and my team we have a channel. I'm not sure if you've heard about it or you watch it, but if you get a chance, go look up this channel and subscribe to this channel called For the Record TV. And it's me, my brother Brandon L, and my sis Topaz. And we kind of already talked about this. We did a story on this. Actually, I think over in what country is that? Is that Switzerland? It might be like Switzerland, one of them countries over there. There's a guy who he made like the first prototype flying car, and it could fly. I think up to like I think you could fly it in the air for like up to like 3-4 hours or whatever, and you could land it and everything, and then drive it back on like regular land or whatever. And I think right now for the prototypes that they have made, I think they're selling for forgot was it like a billion? I can't remember if it was a billion or it was like hundreds of dollars or whatever. But you can buy one. You just have to have money. But yeah, it's crazy. We'll get it one day, but it's probably going to be a minute from now. It won't be probably be like I don't know. We might not see it in our lifetime, to be honest with you. And if we do see it in our lifetime, we'll probably be old by then. So you know,
Yeah, probably like 30 years or 20 more years, if that.
but
Maybe
as far
40 more years.
but as
Yeah.
far as this COVID thing, I don't think this COVID situation is going nowhere no time soon. Maybe even ever. But if it does go away one day, it won't be going away no time soon. I don't think so.
Yeah, you're probably right about
Yeah,
that because you gotta control the people and you have to know about the issue at hand and stuff like that.
yeah. I
Crazy.
think the same thing. When it comes to this, it's not going nowhere due to the fact, they want to try to more or less have the people all take the jab and everything. And coming from that, the people trying to figure out, what is the main thing to do. We don't have the whole concept. If we do take the jab, and how's it going to affect? So a lot of people don't want to take it, and a lot of people do want to take it. And just like all the other, swine flu and all those, it lingered around for some time before they actually got control and kind of put it in the light to where it can work. And the funny part with that flying car thing, like you was talking about there, third, they have uh them already out, and they've been out. It's just the whole point. Nobody can afford them,
Yeah,
because
because
like you were saying, it's for them
yeah, because they
billionaires.
like yeah, because they like million. They either I think they like millions of dollars. I think I can't remember. I had to go back and through our playlist. But yeah, we did a story. It's a guy out of Switzerland. He has a company that's been manufacturing them, making them, and yeah, they cost like millions of dollars if you want one. And this, like I said, this ain't even the finished product. It's just a prototype that they done. So shit crazy, bro. But yeah, like I said, the dude was flying in the air with the car by like 3-4 hours, and then he had to come back down to like like refuel whatever and shit like that, and he was able to land back on was able to come back down on land and drive like it was nothing. It was cool. I ain't gonna even lie, but I don't know if I trust that. Like I said, it took me forever to finally be able to trust get on the airplane. So I don't know if I want to be in the sky with a car because I don't know. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have
think.
a question for you guys. Oh, sorry,
No, go ahead.
you go. I was gonna say Swiss is Europe, right? So I was gonna say is that Swiss money is euro dollars too, or right? Or is it different a little or whatever?
yeah, the euro over there is like I guess like the exchange that they use over there. I mean, but of course, if you're an American, you can buy. You just you know, I think the euro or no, excuse me, it's the pound. I'm sorry that's more than the U.S. dollar, but you can still buy whatever from over there. You just might have to spend a little bit more, But yeah, you could buy whatever. You just gotta have the money to be able to afford it.
Yeah, that's true.
But Let me ask you this. Are you have you been living in H Town your whole life, like born and raised, or most of your life? I would say.
Louisiana and H Town. So yes, I have most of all of it.
Okay,
Yes.
well, that's pretty much. To be
Yeah,
honest
yeah,
with you, though,
all of
that
it.
that to be honest with you, that's nothing uncommon because I got family in Louisiana too. Matter of fact, I would say I would dare to say most Houstonians or most Texan people, we got ties to Louisiana. We got kinfolk and people that's from Louisiana. So yeah, so that's not surprising. I got family in Louisiana too. So yep,
It's like you're like right next close.
yeah,
Swampville,
yeah,
Louisiana. It's like right there.
yep,
Especially when like sometimes when people have the situation where they have those crazy storms or stuff like that and you have to like
yeah.
leave and that's not what happened to us.
hmm
Ugh,
hmm So let me ask you this from
I
your
like it.
perspective, because you let me ask you this because you still out there in Houston. I'm not out there, but from your perspective and from what you've seen, how has this whole pandemic, this COVID pandemic, how has it changed the city of Houston? Is it the city not the same anymore? Is it different from what you see as far as people, you know, being out
Oh,
like side,
like everything.
like yeah, like how is just the
Um,
city overall now?
how I see it, I'm not out much because I don't got nothing to do because I can but I don't have nothing to do and I have to find some daycare, but I have to work to get the daycare, and the daycare here at the shelter is only a certain time, so I can't really do much, and it's so boring. But everything's the same pretty much because it's like you have to like wear your mask everywhere, like everywhere you go. But of course, like everybody, when they're in a certain situation, they don't put their mask on. Like, say if you're not on the bus or in a building where there's other people, certain situations, people just they don't wear their mask. So it's the same. It's like everything the same.
Okay,
Starting
okay.
like yeah, everything.
I was just wondering. I was just wondering. Okay.
No, but some people they have this new one out, and some people had gotten sick, and they've been separating the people. But I don't
Yeah,
know
you talking?
how. But others ain't got sick. So I don't know. It's
Mhm.
scary.
You must be talking about I think it's the Omicron variant. It's like the new COVID variant. I think it's called the Omicron or something like that.
Omicron.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Would you say she?
It's called the
um,
Omicron.
Omicron or something.
Yeah, yeah, the Omicron. I'm about to
Yeah,
get
I
ready to
knew it was
drop off,
something
but
with
yeah,
an
it's called
S.
the Omicron.
Okay, before you drop out, bro,
No.
is it the same in the in the A? People still going out doing whatever the hell they want to do, even with COVID.
Yeah, a lot of people not wearing their mask, man. I mean, the biggest issue is trying to get people to, keep distance. And that's what a lot of people try to do. They say, well, if I'm not going to wear my mask, I just keep my distance from people and, stay to myself. I mean, to a degree, it works, but if one person gets it and you spreading it, that's how it eventually, goes like a trickle effect and go from there.
Yeah, because I heard when that first initial wave of COVID hit, like when they had locked the country down for the first time, I heard people in the ATL was still going out for it. They was like, man, fuck this shit. Like we still gonna do what we want to do. I was like, man, y'all wild at the ATL, bro.
Oh yeah, and on the
Yeah.
news, it was not recent, but they had people going to bars, events without wearing the mask, and the people who hosted it, they got in trouble. The people who hosted the show, or they let them into the thing. It's like they were interacting like regular, like before the COVID at some events
Yeah.
like a few months ago,
Yeah, a lot of people don't take it
but not
serious till it
anymore.
actually happens to their family. Then that's when they want to take it serious. Before then, I know a lot of people, like even at my job to the degree, nobody wasn't wearing the mask to damn near everybody in the front office got it. And the crazy part, they didn't tell nobody. I figured it out because I'm like, why all the people who against this COVID and everything else. Now y'all wearing masks. So every time I go in the office, I would just put my mask on. I'm like, what's going on? And it was like, oh, just wear a mask and be safe. They would never tell that one person caught it in there and spread it to everybody. Because at one point the whole office was out, and the crazy part, it was they was rotating and had 1 week the people who had it, they had to stay home. Then another week people who had to stay home, because the way our office is set up, you literally have to have somebody in there at all times. You know, and if everybody in the office has it, they can't all just work from home. Even with them keeping the distance from us, at some point you have to come in contact with the drivers. So that was a real hassle, and it was hard for them because I wasn't trying to work with them, because they weren't even trying to work with us until there's stuff going on. And that's the degree with most companies. It get crazy like that. And when they start actually coming out and talking about it, by then most of the people around them got sick. That's the only reason they had to come out. I was one of the smart ones. I wasn't trying to go around because I seen the change in the politics. So I was like, bumping, I'm not doing it. But let me go ahead and drop down. I gotta
Yeah, that's
go
crazy.
mess with these
Wait, where
kids.
you work at?
I work for a
You
driving
work in the
company.
trucking?
Yeah, I work
Oh,
for a
nice.
box truck driving company out in Atlanta. Yep.
Cool.
All
Okay.
right then, bro. All right,
That's
T,
nice.
bro.
Don't work too
All
Appreciate
right,
you
hard.
man.
pulling up. Shit, be
Yeah.
careful out there,
Night.
bro. Stay
Yeah.
safe.
All right. Yeah, I stay with my mask on, man.
I
I
hear you,
always tell
bro.
the people, even if I go to companies and they don't say, well, man, if you wear a mask, I don't want you in here. I say, look, this is company policy. I'm not gonna get fired for you and your belief. If you choose to wear it, and sometimes I can, you can sense when people want you to wear a mask or not, the way they say and talk. I'll be like, look, this is my company policy. If it was up to me, I don't have to wear it, but they got cameras on us, and I don't want to get in trouble for it. And they be like, okay, well, I understand. But to the extent, if you're not wearing a mask and something happens, then it's on you anyway. So I choose to say, whether you believe it or not, I'm gonna wear a mask to protect myself, and that's the end of that. All right, though.
All right, shit,
Yeah,
bro.
you have to.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
crazy. Later, cheat sheet. Yeah, thanks for coming. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I keep
appreciate you,
mines
bro.
on too.
Hmm. I do
That's
too.
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't gotten vaccinated, and I don't think I want to. Me personally, that's just my personal opinion. But I definitely keep my mask on wherever I go, and I just try to keep a certain feet of distance between me and whoever else I'm around. In the public. So yeah, you know,
No, I'm not gonna get it either because I'm very scared because I don't know how, like with everything, it's like everybody's in the same boat when it comes down to a lot of things, but then you're not. So I know that thing. Like if you might be like a scientist and cause I know like everybody has had some shots, but not that shot. So I'm kind of like everybody's been like saying stuff about it, but then people had it and some people haven't, and I don't really know. Like I don't think I'm gonna get it because I don't really know how my body or what they might have been trying to do to, put something in there to I don't know, I don't want to say it. I don't know how to what things might get you kicked off to the YouTube, but you know, I don't want the president to try to put stuff in the thing, you know,
yeah.
off people, so
Hmm.
yeah, because I hate stuff like that. It's scary.
If you can, when you get a chance, check the private chat. Okay.
Yep, I got you. And then just follow me there. I hope I
Okay.
wrote it right. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
keep my mask on.
Uh,
You work tomorrow, right? Or you're off? Or
unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately, yes, I do. I wish I didn't, but um, that's what I got the weekend for, so I can't complain. I can't. I got the weekend. I just sent you
yeah,
something
you
again.
know, right?
Yeah, I just sent you something again in the private chat.
He checking it. There it is. Yeah, but I think I don't know. I'm just waiting. I kind of like everybody's different, and I know things are gonna get better. But yeah, I think like in a few months I'm gonna try to start school online and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just ready for this COVID to be over and stuff. I'm gonna check
Mm-hmm.
out the videos and stuff like that. But yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
like I said, just don't give up on this on your YouTube channel. Like I said, I know it's kind of like disparaging because like you don't really have that many people and followers over here or subscribers because it's kind of like new and you're still trying to like find your way on here as far as like being a content creator. But eventually you'll figure it out, and eventually you'll start to get more people over here, and your channel will grow. Like I said, it just takes time. It just takes time. You know, but you'll get it. You'll get it.
You think so? Yeah, I know, but I have like I always had this. Like I have stage fright and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna see. But I know I believe you.
Yeah, it'll
I'm
get
gonna do
it'll
it.
get great. It'll get greater later. You know. By the way, did you accept it? Did you see it?
No, not yet. Not on my IG yet, but in the chat thing, yes,
Okay.
I
Okay.
got
All
it.
right.
I'm gonna check the other thing with it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try to see if I can like reach out to you and give you some tips and pointers on how to like do this and how to like just how to make it better and how to help yourself. When it comes to this whole being a new content creator thing. You know what I'm saying? You know. So
Thanks, Dirt, so much.
no, no problem. No problem. Let me ask you this: what made you? I
Oh
remember.
yeah, I'm gonna check out the other thing too. The channel, the
Yeah,
other channel
yeah,
that you told me.
yeah. It's called For the Record TV. For the Record. In fact, I put it in. I'll put the name of it in the chat. Or let me see if I can find the link to it. Hold on. Let me see.
If not, I'm good. I'll check it out later or tomorrow, and I'm gonna subscribe. Do you think how crazy the freeze is gonna be here everywhere? Do you guys have it? Not the weather generally there, but
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. The weather
freeze. Are
here.
you guys having it?
Yeah, we're
Mm-hmm.
having the freeze here. The freeze here is it's it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. It's like it snowed. I want to say a couple of days ago where I'm in Ohio, but the snow just went away today. Like it just melted away today. So
Oh, that's nice. So you're in a small town over there in Little Ohio?
yeah, I'm in a small little college town. And by the way, I just put the link to our channel in the private chat. So all you gotta do is click on there and subscribe to it. But yeah, that's our channel. Anyway, yeah, I'm in a small little yeah, I'm in a small I'm in a small college town in Ohio, and yeah, it snows up here during winter season or whatnot and all of that. And like I said, the snow just melted away today because like the last 2 3 days it was snowing, so it just melted today. So you know, but
Is
I'm
there
glad
cool like little log houses over there?
you said like a clubhouse.
Like log houses, cool log houses over there?
Oh, if you go to certain parts, yeah. If you go to like certain parts, yeah. Certain parts, yeah. You know, certain parts do.
Nice.
But what I want to ask you was that when I first like found out, like when I first started seeing you in this, like in this space, like I would just see like your little avatar and your name, and I would see you in certain chairs, like I think Red's the Bad Guy, Bomb Cherry, and a few others. But I think, like I said, the first time I heard you actually hop on the panel was on one of Reggie's panels, which was like a while ago. What made you like finally, say, okay, like I actually want to jump on my first panel for the first time? Because I know you mostly stay in the chat for a long time.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I think Reg was cool and stuff like that, and I think he was like some female hater, but not only that. I thought he was cool, and I guess whoever's channel, if somebody's in, maybe if they say you can come up and you want to come up and you probably feel like you interested at that in the topic or whatever, then yeah. But yeah, I was comfortable and stuff. So, but a little bit not with certain things. Like if it was a lot of people or certain people, probably not. But other than that, I yeah, pretty comfortable, and I just gave it a shot. All that.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
usually I don't like to. I would, but I gotta get more comfortable and stuff if I would go on whatever panel, but I don't
Would it be
really
would
do
it be
it.
would it be safe to say that like do you consider yourself to be like a shy person? I'm guessing.
Yes, of course. I'm like definitely that. Well, not so much now, but yeah, I am definitely that.
Okay,
I'm
and why
like,
would
oh
you
my
say
gosh, I hate
why
stage
would
fright.
you, why do you feel like you're a shy person? Is it that you just don't like you're not comfortable talking amongst a bunch of people, or you just that's just who you are?
I mean, yeah, like all of that. Like like, yeah, I always been like that. I'm just, yeah, I'm not too comfortable with
Yeah,
certain crowds, or for the most part, and certain
yeah, yeah.
issues.
Well,
I'm like, yeah, and generally shy, but with that together, definitely extra shy.
okay. Well,
Well, I don't
my
engage in that kind of thing, so yeah, I'm like not. But yeah, definitely like yeah,
okay.
shy.
Well, my advice to you would be, like take your time. Like, I mean, like don't give up on your channel, but also take your time with it. Like, you don't have to rush or anything, because part of being a YouTuber or a content creator, you definitely have to be sociable. You definitely have to speak. And I know, that could be, and not even just for a shy person like yourself, even for somebody like me who's not a shy person, it was still like new and kind of a challenge, and it was definitely a challenge. So it even took me a minute to get like adjusted to hearing my own voice on microphone, and just through my headset, and the fact that I have to speak to so many people in the chat and stuff. Like, it took me a while to get used to that. So I would just say take your time with it. Like, there's no need to rush. You just take your time, and just plan everything out carefully, and organize the structure. And I think you'll be all right, Jazzy. I think you'll be fine.
Yay, thanks.
No
I
problem.
wish I was like, I mean, if I was one of those people, like a Dave Chappelle or someone like Louis C.K., then I would probably be good and have a
Hmm.
lot of people and no problem. But I'm definitely a shy person.
Hmm. It'll be fine. Like I said, you'll be all right. You'll get to that point to where you want to be. You'll get there. You'll get there. It just takes time. Everything that's worth having, or that's going to blossom into something, it takes time. So you know,
Yeah, you're
so
right about that.
you know, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's gonna be slow but yeah, and practice. But
Hmm. Yep. Yep. But anyway, I just
yeah,
want to
it's
hop on.
pretty.
I just want to hop on for a little bit and just show you some support, show you some love, because I know you kind of new to being a quote unquote content creator or YouTuber or whatever. But I always saw you in the chat, and you always was cool and nice. So I just figured that I'd come over here and show you some love and some support and whatnot. But anytime you go live, if I'm available, if I see you go live, I'll definitely, show you some support. Even if I don't have time to come on the panel or whatever, I'll definitely be in the chat and, just show you some support or whatever. Because, I know it's hard being a new YouTuber. It's not easy. So, I'll be here to support.
Yay, thanks, Dirt. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, have a good day at work and stay warm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna subscribe to the other thing and check it out.
Okay. I will. And
And I had
have,
fun talking to you.
oh, no problem. No problem. I'll come back up on here again. I'll definitely come back up on here again. But yeah, like I said, you do the same. You have a good evening and great week. And like I said, whenever you go live, I'll try to come through and support whenever I can. So you know, and definitely make sure you subscribe to our channel and check out that little thing I sent you, the request I did. So when you get some time.
Yeah, I'm gonna tonight check it out. And can't wait.
Okay.
Well,
All
thanks,
right
dude.
then.
I'm gonna go and go clean up and stuff and try to look up something and figure out my next live and stuff and relax.
Okay. All right then. Like I said, you have a great night. Have a good week, and I'll see you around later.
Leader, night
All
third.
right. Bye.